everyone and welcome you all whoever watching this video. This is a small initiative taken by me and I am a student of B.Ed of final year of 2020, which is presenting a awareness program on aggressiveness of student. Okay, so I want you to listen it carefully in order to address this issue in a proper way, right? Okay. So aggressiveness of the student, it is a one of the biggest problem or a biggest behavior which we generally used to see in school students or in children's, and it is also a significant challenge, big challenge for teachers how to handle this kind of student. If student having this sort of aggressiveness in a passive form or in a direct way, it what it will do, it creates or it changes the climate of entire classroom or school, right? So what we should do in order to reduce this type of problem, it also seen not only in small age students but also in younger students, and in also those who are in colleges, especially those who belongs to students category. Okay, in our country, day to day daily news, you would have also heard regarding some articles regarding these students behavior, how violently they are presenting themselves if they want to speak to someone. And some researcher also is doing research based on their nature. What they will do, they'll present some calculation based on certain datas and they'll be providing to us. They'll, and in other way, in a very simplified manner also they will present in a graph, and they will make us to understand what is the problem is going on with the students. And here on your screen you can see a recent incidents regarding Yamuna Nagar school happened with the student of government school. What he did, he punched his teacher. It is a great problem, or it is a very big problem for everyone, not only for student but for society also, how we can tackle this kind of situation. For this purpose they are bringing this sort of news in this form, right? So generally in a breaking news we used to heard what sort of news is, like in big exams like JEE exams, many students have cleared and some of them among them are toppers, they have got very good marks in their exams. And in few newspapers you would have seen that violence from Mahaband, like for example on your screen you can see there are Mahaband. Due to Mahaband, students are creating some sort of movement or some sort of initiation type of activity from themselves with their friends. So it creates a problem, that is why we are discussing. And according to the newspaper also, generally we used to hear that unemployment rate and other sort of problem in detail manner. But in order to address this aggressiveness of a student in a proper way or in a particular direction, we need to think about it clearly, right? So for that purpose only I have created this video. And next what I'm going to show, that is a video. Just properly watch that video. It's a very short video, animated video, and beautifully explained what happens if you get anger. So in a video, it is pretty much have shown that what problems could be created by a person if he or she gets anger, right? Now, why it is important to discuss regarding students? Because generally we used to represent our students or a young child with future of our country. Ultimately relates to a society and economic development also. So it is very important us to address this problem, right? What we can do in order to reduce this problem, there are pretty much we have talked and we have knew it already what is aggression, but what we can do, in what way we can sort out this problem, that is a main purpose of making this video, right? Now, first one, make it clear to student that aggressive behavior is unacceptable. Right? From the beginning of the year, we should able to explain to the child and that to hit someone or to push someone is a wrong behavior. Right? We should make some rules for that. Should encourage students to not in involve himself or herself in any sort of physical conflict, right? That is the important thing. Now, and the second one, try to identify when and where a student is aggressive. If we are able to determine that this behavior of the child is going to lead certain sort of problem for others or for himself or herself, then we should try to control that time itself, right? What sort of behavior is triggering that child to behave in that manner, in which they have to face certain consequences, which may be punishment for them, right? So we need to take care of that. And the most important thing is teach student conflict resolution skill. Whatever happens, doesn't matter, but after that, what sort of initiative we can take and we can teach our students to take in their life, right? That is conflict resolution. We should help them to learn the resolve conflict without acting aggressively, right? And By that way we can connect with the aggressive students, right? Sometimes what is exactly problem of the aggressive students, they may distrust teacher because of some reasons. That might be some ideas going in their mind, which because of those things he might be not getting interest to talk with someone else, and they won't be able to get help from others. In that case, it is our duty to provide some sort of treatment like guidance counselor or school psychologist to those students in order to cope up with those type of problems in students, right? And the conflict resolution is nothing but the logical consequences, refers to the action or responses that are implemented following child inappropriate behavior that serve to discourage the child from repeating that behavior. He shouldn't repeat the same sort of conflict behavior. We should try to make them understand what type of consequences and let them know the consequences and what is a problem created by the conflicts or by this aggressive behavior. Let them know so they will come to know slowly, like from their earlier age. Okay, if this is a problem, then we should not do this. So we can reduce this type of behavior in them from the earlier age itself, right? Now, here if we have a problem, doesn't matter. The thing we should able to explain to them, that is how to talk it out. We should talk it out in order to resolve the problem. So this is a small initiative. I have created this video for awareness of aggressiveness in students. Now it is responsibility for everyone to look out into this problem and solve in our area what we can do for students of schools in order to improve our country our country economic or social area, right? So thank you so much for watching this video and being here. Thank you.